Wanna make you happy and then she goes 나만 혼자 남겨뒀어 대화가 필요해 너 먼저
Good morning, you guys. I am on my way home. So I had some prescriptions that I needed filled, and I live close enough to the hospital that I can just, walk. I really don't like getting my car out for any appointments there, and honestly, when I take my kids and stuff like that, we walk. We live really close. Our housing community is so close to the hospital. So I just picked up my prescriptions really quick. My allergies have been insane these past couple of weeks. So yeah, so it's a little bit after 9. I'm going to get home and going to start breakfast. You guys, even me getting there at like 8:15, it took a while. Like, I guess a lot of other people had the same idea, and we got our prescriptions early. But yeah, I'm gonna head home and I'm going to make breakfast. I'll see you guys at that. You guys, my husband is home. I'm soaking in all these little things that show that he's here, like his reading glasses left in the living room and parts of his uniform on the back of the couch or on the dining room table. I'll complain in a few days or a few weeks, but for right now, I'm really enjoying him being home and safe. I am going to start breakfast off with making the creamer for my coffee. So I try to do this like once a week. My creamer can last a little longer, a little shorter, just depending. Now it's definitely going to be a little bit shorter because my husband's back home. But I use equal parts of half and half, cream and milk, and sweetened condensed milk. Now, some people will put just, maybe a tablespoon of vanilla, but I just go all in because I just love that vanilla taste. And I feel like this creamer tastes like vanilla ice cream to me. I mean, if you're drinking it, separate from your coffee, of course. But when I put in my coffee, I really don't add any extra sugar or anything like that because the sweetened condensed milks give it, enough sweetness, and the cream makes it thick and the milk makes it not too thick. I just love the consistency it comes out. So as you can see, I just give it a really good mix, and I'm just going to pour it into my little container here that I got from IKEA that seals with, the rubber and the metal band. And for breakfast this morning, I'm just going to keep it really simple. I'm doing eggs and toast and bacon. My kids aren't even awake yet. It's summertime, and I'm seriously indulging them. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. They wake up on a tight schedule during the school year. So it's summer. I'm just letting them be kids, sleep in, stay up late, and, eat snacks all day. No big deal to me. So it's roughly about 10, and I'm just getting breakfast started, and they are barely waking up. I got this bread from Aldi. I love this bread, and I really prefer to get bread on the economy when I shop versus the PX. And the reason that I like that is because, one, it's cheaper, and two, it's fresh. Like this brioche bread is really less expensive. In the States, it would have been $3. At the commissary, it's probably like $5. And at my local grocery store, it's not even a full €2. I love it. You guys, I do have a toaster, but I don't know. I just really enjoy putting my bread in the oven and toasting it that way. And also, I feel like I get to make more pieces of toast in the oven than just standing at the toaster, popping it in, and just waiting for, 2 pieces to be done at one time. So here is our breakfast, just eggs, bacon, toast, and of course, some fruit on the side. At this time, our city, the Kaiserslautern area, is going through a heat wave with highs in the mid 90s. Now, coming from El Paso, I can stomach that, but nonetheless, since they don't have air conditioning here, it definitely called for a midday shower. I was hot and sweaty, and I just needed to cool down. So I hopped in a tub and then went on about my house chores. As you can see here, I'm in my bedroom and I'm taking that big blanket off because it's way too hot, even in the evening time for it. And I'm just going to change out my bed sheets altogether. So there's nothing like my demanding teenage toddler to stop progress. As you can see, I'm in the middle of trying to put these sheets on my bed and she plop right down to fuss at me and talk about nothing. We're going back and forth right now over who's going to make lunch. And I think I was making ramen noodles. It was nothing big. But we always have a good time picking on each other. She's my buddy. Now, we're definitely not friends. I am one of those old school parents, but she knows I'm always in her corner and I'm always there for a good laugh or a good teasing. So as I mentioned, summer is here to stay. There was what they call a heat wave here, probably like in the mid to lower 90s. But yeah, we're sleeping under top sheets for the rest of the season. This is our first summer here. And it's not so bad. As I said, I came from El Paso. I'm used to 103 to 105 consistently, but the difference is we had air conditioning. So I think we're going to purchase one. We've been riding it out for most of the summer. It hasn't been too awful, but I think we're getting to the point where when it's in the 90s, then yeah, it's time for air conditioning. We'll probably be shopping around for one these next coming days. I want to take a minute to show you all this book that I have read called Homefront. It was on my nightstand and I was going through it again. It's been probably a year since I last picked it up, but when I like things, I do read them over and over again. And the book is called Homefront, as I said, and it's by Victoria Kelly. And it's a series of short stories, and they are inspired by her time as the wife of a fighter pilot when her spouse was in. And through different wartime deployments, just the different experiences that she had with other military wives, just like their struggles while their spouses were gone, just like finding themselves, trying to hold down the home, things like that. So I think this is something that you all would be really interested in, all my military wives. And even if you're not, I think it'd be a fun and a great perspective to look into. And when I got the book, it came with this little satchel full of fun things. Of course, she sent me a chocolate, which I thought was the sweetest. And there was a bookmark for my book. Here's this cute little keychain that says remove before flight. Now, I am an Army wife and Army veteran. I have no idea about, the red tag, but it was adorable. And the satchel itself looks like the old school pages in the back of a book when you would check them out from the library. I thought it was super sweet. But you guys, I will put a link down below into Amazon where you all can see the pricing of the book and check it out and see all the reviews. My opinion of the stories is that they are witty and realistic, and they are written without that touch of cringe that, sometimes people could feel when they're interacting with maybe new military spouses, or if there's a portrayal of it in the media. It was just authentic to me. So you guys definitely check it out. all the little Lego pieces that I'm showing you, I'm throwing them across the hall to my boys' room. But I'm gonna put this perfume up, and I wanted to show you guys how I organize this part of my wardrobe. I'm really proud of myself. Coming up with ways to store things in this on-post German housing has been a challenge, but I mean, when there's a will, there's a way. As far as my perfumes, I have way too many. A lot of those boxes still have well, I won't say a lot of them, but a few of those boxes still have unopened perfumes. I have an addiction, you guys. I don't know why. I just love smelling good. I just love having like scents for night, scents for day, scents for, like, oh, I'm going on a date, or I'm just going for coffee. I'm a weirdo like that. So on to a little project I like to do. I have not found any good calendars here, and me and Amazon have had a love-hate relationship for the past couple of months. I've ordered so many things to my P.O. box from Amazon, and I have got nothing. Well, I take that back. I've gotten one thing. I've placed probably 3 or 4 orders, and I've only got one item that was delivered properly and on time. It's been a pain. So at this point, I've given up. I'm sick and tired of getting things just to have stuff returned. So I'm making my own calendars because I wanted a wall calendar, but I wasn't able to receive it. So I just go to Globus, I get me some black poster board, and I make my own. As you can see here, I've got me a white chalk marker, and I'm just making my own little calendar. So I've made my calendar for the next 2 months, which is July and August. I got these cute little birthday stickers from Globus as well. And I'm just gonna mark all the birthdays that are coming up in July. And of course, my birthday, which is in August, Virgo season. But yeah, I just like to be organized. I know school just let out and it's a solid 2 months away, but I like to put things down on the calendar, like when soccer clinics are gonna start, and when we should start back to school shopping. Just little things like that to keep in mind, to make sure we have the proper amounts of money when all of these sports start, and birthdays, just that kind of thing. Y'all, there is nothing like a good video to humble you. I'm watching myself fold clothes. I'm like, man, I did not know my legs were that stubby. It's just like the shorts, like they're short shorts, but man, they don't look short, and they don't, feel short because my legs are like 4 inches. But anyway, aside from me looking really stubby and short, or maybe it's just the way I had the camera, it was cutting me off, but man, I look like a midget in this clip. Nonetheless, we are going to move on to the last chore of the day, which is laundry. Now that summer is here, my laundry, I haven't had as much laundry, even though my kids, they shower throughout the day if they get really hot, or if my youngest, which my boys, my daughter, she doesn't really run outside on the playground and stuff. But when they're running around outside, of course, when they're done having a good time, they gotta hop in the shower. I can't have no kids smelling out like outside coming in. But I don't have as much laundry. I guess I'm just assuming, due to the fact that they don't have like their activities, and they just, wear essentially, I guess, the same thing over and over again, which is pajama pants and t-shirts, unless the boys are running around outside. But During the summer, my laundry isn't as full, but also I guess we could keep in mind that my husband's been gone for the past 2 months. So that might be a really, really big part of it too. But I still do my one load a day, but it makes a huge impact because like my laundry basket is never full in the summer. Like it just isn't. But I'm going to get this tackled right now. Probably as soon as I'm done, it'll probably take me a good 15-20 minutes. And then I will have the kids come out and put them away. I do not mind doing laundry at all. I will wash it, I will dry it, I will fold it. My pet peeve is having to go to every person's room and put it away. So that is something I definitely don't do. Now, with it being 90 something degrees outside, I had no desire to stand at the stove and cook. So I just made the fastest, most simplest meal I could think of this evening. I threw some butter here, as you can see in this pan, and I chopped up some onions. I didn't have any fresh garlic on hand, but I did have parsley. So I just decided I'm just going to season up this butter and make some
butter pasta.
In that back pan there, I've got some chicken breasts that I'm just going to saute and grill up in this pan. And I made a side salad, and that was what we had for dinner. Super simple, nothing to it. I seasoned the food really good, but I just absolutely could not do anything that was going to be intense or that was going to keep me at the stove longer than necessary because it was boiling hot today. So y'all, we're gonna close out my video right here as we are closing out my evening. I'm gonna have dinner and then hop in the bed. I hope y'all enjoy hanging out with me today, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.